Would you choose society before the internet or after the internet? Because without the internet, Charleston White wouldn't be a celebrity, right? Because you ran up a crazy success story on the internet.
I also made front page paper when I was a kid for murder. That was the internet back then.
Yep.
I was on talk shows, radio shows as a kid. Nigga, that was the internet back then. Nigga, I became a celebrity when we killed that white man. Nigga, I was big shit back then. I came home and was still big shit.
Yo, and not to cut you off, I was at the gym and somebody in Fort Worth, they like confirmed it. They was like, man, I remember Charleston White from being in the news on the news from back then.
Yeah.
Like they remember the whole case.
Yeah.
They're a little younger than you.
Yeah, now, homie, it was real big. It was headline news. Homie, it was something to be in the newspaper and on the news back then. Nigga, we was talked about for years because it was unheard of for kids to commit murder back then. But life before the internet, homie, you had real socialization. There's no more socialization anymore. People really got to know one another. People really don't know each other anymore. Before the internet, there was no cycle of violence. The internet is like the axle that spins the cycle of violence, right? The internet is the most deceptive tool ever that humans have ever had access to. We don't know if the internet was created for good or bad. We just start accessing it. The internet is the new barriers inside of a family dynamic or a family structure. The internet is anti-parenting because it goes against parenting. The internet is anti-human interactions, and humans have a desire and a need to interact with other humans. So the internet has detached humans from other humans in our society. So, meaning, if you look around at the restaurants, you don't see laughter and chatter. Everybody's looking at their phones. Whereas before, you would hear laughter and chatter. If you go to a family reunion, if you go to a family's birthday party, everybody's engaged with their phones. So life before the internet, homie, life was more simpler. It was less complicated to be a kid. It was easier to figure out life when you was lost because you had to go talk to somebody. Now, you can say, you can Google a video. You can Google a term. You can Google a event, and it's gonna give you a variety of options, and you have to try to find what's true. And so I think we're lost now with the internet. With all the information that we can get from this, I think we're lost with this.
Yeah. If you drive around now, you don't see kids outside playing anymore. You don't see kids on bicycles. You don't see ice cream trucks anymore. The fire hydrants. You used to see water coming off the ground, and kids playing in water. You don't see that no more.
Hey boy, get down from up there before you break your neck. You don't hear that no more.
Nope.
Little boy jumping off the house. You hardly even see little boy breaking their arms anymore from doing little boy shit. Busting their head, hurting their knee. Little boys don't even have scars on their legs no more, homie, from riding a bicycle and the pedal hitting their shin. You don't even know if kids know how to climb a tree anymore. You see what I'm saying? Ask the little motherfucker climb the fence and watch how have such a hard time climbing the fence. Fixing his own bike tire.
That's deep. That's deep, man. The details right now, that's deep.
Yeah, you know, the little boy fixing the back bike tire, homie. Learning
That's
how to
deep.
critical think to patch the little hole.
Changing the inner tube and shit.
Yeah, just those simple little things. Using the little thing to turn the notebook. Hammering a nail. Ask the little nigga to hammer a nail and he can't even hit that nail. So that's life before the internet. Life before the internet, I don't never recall seeing a black person kick another black person while they was on the ground. That was unheard of. A nigga stomping a nigga. Nah, let him up. Y'all fight again. Let him up. It was unheard of. It was unheard of. So the internet, if you let me tell it, homie, the internet is the mark of the beast. That they said that one day there was going to be a chip that they was going to put in our hand or in our head. And with this chip, your whole life you wasn't going to be able to live. Man, here go the chip right here. It's either in your hand all day or in your head. You can't live without it. All your information is on it. Everything about this is the chip right here. And we chip our own children. We chip our own children.
Damn.
But as soon as this baby can start fucking with shit, what we get is motherfucker a chip to stop him from sticking shit in the socket and fucking with you. You chip him.
Yep, a phone or a tablet.
A phone or a tablet. Once he can start to process functions, once he can start doing things, understanding shit, articulating shit, we chip him again. We give him the joystick. And he be in that room all day chipping with that joystick until he ready to eat. He come out to go eat and he go back in and he chip. He come out to go eat and until you tell this motherfucker let's do something else, he in there chipping. And if you take that chip away from him, he gonna go crazy. When he put that chipping down, guess what? He grabbed this chip back up again when y'all out to eat, riding in the car. He's never not chipped. His whole life is chipped. He need a charger because he a chip. Motherfucker's been chipped. He can't play with other kids. He don't know how to make friends. He don't know how to get no pussy. He don't know how to do nothing because it's this. Now, if they meet on here, then they good. But if they meet off here, they don't understand one another. They can't talk to one another. They can't get along with one. They don't even know each other. But if they can meet on here, this is the meeting place now, not in real life. So motherfucker much rather meet on here than in real life. Walk up to a woman in the bar and say, what's up, mom? I sure like you, woo, woo, woo. Motherfucker see her at the bar, send her a friend request. Hey, let me follow you. They're not going to take time to get to know each other. Say, what's your Instagram? Follow me and follow you and start hearting each other pictures and shit from that point on. Maybe send a comment, but they're not going to exchange numbers and talk and get to know each other. Follow one another in metaverse world and send likes, hearts, and shit like that. And maybe DM each other. And we're more comfortable doing that. So now, nigga, I'm life before the internet.